Hello, we are Group 6.
Now we are going to share our comments on the documentary That About English. I'm Annie. In matter with English, first of all, I noticed people in Beijing learn English mostly in groups. And further reason might be that China is a communist society where individual value is less appreciated, yet the collective interest is much more admired. In terms of learning, I do believe that group study helps more or less because it will bring incentives, encouragement, and pressure as well. Secondly, I noticed that use many creative or energetic ways to help to learn English. For example, they rearrange the Christmas song, they use a role play, they spray their bodies when shouting out English, and I bet you remember a police officer actively talking to foreigners, showing off his preferred New York accent. I think all of these are beyond my understanding of Chinese people before I see this documentary. And lastly, I think That About English actually reveals that English is still a powerful language nowadays. It's amazing to see the young and early Beijing learn English so hard. However, there was probably no Chinese phrase in other countries before they came to Beijing's Olympic Games. And now let's go to Lisa. Okay, hello everybody, my name is Lisa. Well, firstly, I'm amazed by the old people in the room who learn English so passionately, and they also show that using English in daily life and learning from the peers can be a wonderful way to acquire a language. Secondly, after watching the film, I started to wonder why Taiwanese are learning English. Besides having standardized tests, being more competitive, and getting higher reputation, what are some of the reasons and motivation? And I think I found the answer in the film, and that is to promote our culture. As in China State, some people are urged to learn English and how they figure it out, and introduce the history and meaning of Beijing to the world. What I noticed is that although they are using English, they are aware of their own culture, and instead of being Americanized. In Taiwan, I think students are not much encouraged to learn our own culture, instead American culture. And it seems that we don't have such awareness, and that is my major concern. Okay, and pass to Kate.
Hello, I'm Kate. I really appreciate those people in the video. They were very hardly on learning English. However, the ways they learn English are a little bit dull for me because they emphasize on reciting and memorizing words every day. In my view, it's very important to make learning interesting so that the student can learn something more better and in an efficient way. Learning is not easy. As long as we are willing to try every possibility and we are willing to work hard on it, so finally we will definitely harden a lot. Let's go to Emily.
Hello, I'm Emily, and I want to talk about issue about this video. Now, whether this kind of English learning style is useful or not useful. And there are two opinions about this issue. One is the positive one that this can finally one day be worked out by the repeating and reciting process. But the other one is that even if they repeat it and memorize it for in a time, they will definitely forget it after they didn't practice and repeat it. But in my opinion, I think this can really work in Chinese people in particular. Because Chinese people, they are very familiar with this kind of learning process. For 5,000 years, they memorizing everything just after their teacher and keep repeating and taking tests. And I think this is not something bad because Chinese people are very familiar and very useful. This kind of learning style is useful to them. And that's my opinion. And we pass it to Jing today.
Hi, my name is Jean, and I think the video mentions a very important point in learning is that any kind of learning needs motivational purpose. People won't actively learn something they don't know what's the reason or purpose for learning. And I think learning English is the same as well. If people do not know what's the reason for learning, they People learn English because of the Beijing Olympic Game, and they know that if they can speak English, they can communicate with foreigners and give them a helping hand. Those foreigners are in need of help. In this case, English is no longer just a communication tool, but an important element that makes people's life meaningful. It makes them feel that they can really do something for others or for the society. I think this is a very important point that every teacher should bear in mind, is that when they teach a subject or something, they have to make their students find out or discover their motivational purpose for learning. And that's my point. It's not